Welcome back to Inside Workforce Development. I'm Melinda Kelsey. Today's show is being sponsored by Lee Company, and my guests are Bill Lee and Stuart Price with Lee Company. Again, thank you both so much for being here and sharing what you're doing. I'd like to see what you have at Lee University expanded across the state, and we're certainly doing our part sharing from one end of the state to the other as a best practice model. Do you anticipate maybe other companies looking at what you're doing and saying, hey, this works for Lee Company, maybe we need to take a look at that?
We're to answer your question, we're very open to that, and we certainly see it as not just an investment in Lee Company, but an investment in our industry and an investment in the state, like we said earlier. So, of course.
It is. And one of the things that I think impresses me, one of most things, are your involvement within the community. And I've seen that firsthand, and I know how engaged you are in giving back. Why is that important to Lee Company, and why is it important to your employees? Because they're very engaged and it's very heartfelt.
You know, we've been here my family's been in Tennessee for 7 generations, and Lee Company's been in Nashville for 72 years, and this company, this state and this community has given a lot to this company and its employees. It has given a living, it has given an ability to prosper, it's given 70 plus years of the privilege of, doing business and creating jobs and raising our families here in the community. Has given a lot to me and to my family and to our company, and we enjoy giving back to the community. It's not just a responsibility, it's a privilege, it's a pleasure. It's a sort of part of what makes me get up in the morning, is to be able to impact people's lives for good. I enjoy doing that in my family, I enjoy doing that with our employees, and I enjoy seeing our company be able to impact people's lives for good in the community. So we do a lot of things at Lee Company to not only give back, but to try to inspire generosity throughout our workplace. We try to have employee engagement in our generosity and to create venues where they can participate, or where they can initiate, or where they can, give back to the community in whatever way they see fit. Like, for example, we have something called Vans for Cans through Second Harvest, and service calls. We ask you if you want to donate a couple cans, and we'll take care of getting it delivered and all of that. We're the second largest provider of food to that organization. So it's one little example of just a lot of ways that we try to give back. It's part of our mission.
I love that. I think, and it is very evident. I shared with you during break that I witnessed something last fall of giving back, and when no one was looking, and it wasn't for that. They were helping people that were on the street, and that has really stuck with me, because we had extra food there that day, and it was given to people that very much needed that, and
awesome.
Says a lot about your culture. So if I am someone, I know we're getting ready for graduation, a lot of high school students are saying, am I going to the TCAT? Am I going to college for free in Tennessee? I can. Maybe I just don't want to do that right now, and they're looking for a career. Where do they go? How do they get there? What do they need to do?
Well, the first thing they need to do is call Lee Company. That's what they need to do. And
good answer.
Yeah, absolutely, yes. We're always excited about hearing from young high school students, high school graduates, or people that are 18, 19 years old and are really interested in getting their life on a trajectory that's productive and profitable for them, and furthermore, it's important that they know that they're getting aligned with a company that really has not just an interest. We're a business, and so obviously we have to do well in business, but there's greater and larger priorities that are there, and that we recognize, and that we're dealing with people, and we have a lot of things in place that where not only do we breathe into the community outside of Lee Company and the ways that we just described, there are ways inside the company, because we have 1,000 people, really.
And we have, all sorts of traditional benefits for folks, but then we we too, in the same way that we, like Stuart said, give to the community, we want to create a culture that's where our employees can thrive personally, professionally. So we, besides what's sort of expected for benefits and that sort of thing, you know, we have a corporate chaplain. We have a guy that just is there for them 24/7 for whatever their needs are. We have a employee fund that employees actually give to, and we match money, and for any number of reasons that an employee might have a financial need, they can make a request to the fund, and there have been significant number of helps made on that event. So we try to create an environment where these people are working hard for this company, they are investing in their career, and Lee University is an example of an investment, of one of many investments that we want to make in our folks. Going back to the very opening of the show, when I said we're trying to attract a certain kind of person, and we need really the very best people working there, and people have a lot of options of where they work, so we want them to choose to come here, and those folks will then be the face of Lee Company to our customers, which is critical for us being in business.
Well, and all they have to do, if they're interested, somebody's looking for work, somebody's interested in maybe changing a career, maybe they've kind of put it on back burner, contact Lee Company. Gentlemen, thank you both for sharing, being here with us, sharing what you're doing, making a difference in the state of Tennessee. It's huge, and thank you for your service, and I could not be happier to have you on the show today and share the good news. Call Lee Company if you're looking for work. Would love to see you. Thank you for joining us on Inside Workforce Development. Hope to see you soon. Have a good day.